Grand Rising, YouTube Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. I'm back in again to channel the messages that's sent to me, through me, and for me to share. But remember, not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everyone. But there's definitely a message here for someone. You're just needing to take the messages that resonates and leave the rest for those that their message will resonate with. So I'm recording this message on the 26th of November 2025. I've already recorded a message on my other channel, 2 messages. But as I came out of those messages, I was in contemplation, whether I was going to do another message or not. My day is kind of not gone as expected, so I've got that extra time. So I was in contemplation whether I was going to do a message for the sign of Taurus or go back in and do another message. I heard let that go. So as I was just clearing the table, clearing the energy, saging X, Y, and Z, I was getting some cards ready, or more so, the cards were more so calling me, So I was just there, I was pre-shuffling in the energy, and the Hierophant card kept on turning over, So that was a sign for me that I was meant to come in and do a message for the sign of Taurus. It's been around 8 days since I've done the last one for this channel. So let's see. I have got a bit of a channeled message. It kind of, at the time, it was giving off a kind of an urgency energy, like I should come in and do this message like ASAP. I couldn't come in as soon as I wanted to at that particular time. This is the soonest I could have came in to do this message. So the channeled messages I was getting, as I was saying, it's a lot of feels like urgency, feels like not to create a panic, feels like you may need to sit down for this unexpected good news. Feels like you may have an appointment, some type of an interview for a job, some type of an offer. I was picking up, maybe this could be to do with school or college, university. Feels like you graduated during times when you thought that the chances were slim. Unexpected communication, emails, SMS, SOS. I was hearing at the time of channeling this. Can you come in now? Is the type of energy. Like, can you start now? Like, there's no notice. It's like you get a phone call today, can you start today? Type of an energy immediately. So those were the kind of energies I was picking up on. There was a few more, but let's just see the energies that come through in regards to the energy of this message for the sign of Taurus. And regardless, I want to say, I forgot to say it in the intro, of when you hear these messages, my messages are timeless. And when you hear the message, I feel like it's when you're needing to most hear that message or this message. And we've got this energy of traces. Card number 17, break it down to the 8. It reads, it is always hard to break down the barriers to move freely forward. You have reached the crossroads and you are now able to choose the journey ahead. You are the key to your own future. Your future is in your hands. Begin to unlock the doors within where your wishes, your desires, and your dreams are kept. And gather the power that is flowing from your soul to the guiding light as you are moving forward and opening the door of change. Welcome this change with joy. Take it with both hands and give it to life. This is the key to power, and it's right there in your hands. Unlock the door, move gently forward, and open your heart and absorb all that is available to you. The choice is yours to make. This is reminding me of one of my freestyles, but this is about your choices. For those of you I'm connecting with, I feel like you may be in some type of a meditation, many different levels. I'm hearing levels to this. But you may be hearing like yourself in different opinions. Should you go left? Should you go right? Should you go back? Should you just keep moving forward? Crossroads is what I'm seeing right now. And the card that I'm looking at right here is card number 33, Destiny. but I want to get a few more energy. I thought I was only going to get one card, but something's telling me to make this overall energy here in regards to some type of a new beginning. Serenity. Let's get another 3 more cards in regards to this energy. So new beginning, serenity, journey, channeler. One more card. So this is in regards to your journey. That being center of the message and heart of this matter. And we've got the past energy here at the bottom of the deck. I literally just heard leave something behind you. So the first card out, I'm going to read this as an intro into the energy of this message for the sign of Taurus. A powerful awakening of change is starting to occur deep within your soul. They are like the birth of springtime flowers stretching to the golden sun in the snow-covered meadow. New growth is beginning to breathe life into the pages of your life book as the roots take hold and start their journey into earth. This is a remarkable day. A radiant new activation has emerged and is surrounding you with wisdom and energy to fulfill your desires. Do not ignore the great, powerful opportunity to create change and bring new life into the world. Help yourself to begin a new and exciting journey. So Serenity, card number 45. Powerful silence fills the senses. There is a light shining all around you. It shines from within the center of your being. Awakened by the true joy of love that flows from within, the Great Spirit blesses and quietens your inner and outer worlds, creating a sense of peace, love, and light. You are a wonder unto the world with the calm exterior you present despite your own ability to create and find peace and serenity. You tremble from the challenges of the world without hesitation. The journey continues as you seek to find that peace and quiet, not just within, but in the world that revolves around you. And center of this message, and I feel it's heart of the matter of this message here, is journey, card number 24. A safe passage is ahead. You are embarking on a new journey. The universe is opening the door. You will have a choice: stay safe on the current path or take a risk and walk a new, refreshing path. You will be safe on your journey, whatever way you choose. Do not look back in regret. Only move forward in awareness. Open your channel of communication and allow the mind to absorb the strength of this newly found and created choice. This is the beginning of many exciting new discoveries ahead as your journey unfolds. Transformations, card number 11. It reads, the time has come for you to transform your life in both the inner and outer worlds. Your life awaits your changes. Transition is upon you. Transformation assists and supports recreating yourself and turning your world around. Open new doors so you may shed the cocoon that has that has enveloped you, expanded your mind, spirit, and consciousness. Walk a new path. Open your awareness to new opportunities while letting go of the old patterns that do not serve your soul. Become the butterfly and awaken to the spring. Celebrate the change of new growth and expansion and discover new capacities or capabilities that have laid dormant within for centuries. Final card. And we've got the channeler, card number 50. The channeler links with the spirit world and the divine source. You have been touched today by spirit to open as a channel of divine light. You are linked through thoughts and words, and these will bring much comfort to many. Emotions flow softly through you to open the channel. Courageous souls are willing to listen. Gracious spirits guide my words and use my power as I am a bridge that opens a vortex to the universal communication. that will flow endlessly into life. You are a channeler, a powerful voice moving through life, touching all around you. You have unlimited sources streaming into your field of awareness from the great divine light. Spirit has awakened your gift. Your power allows the energy to flow into the universe, and the words of the Spirit will come through in abundance. So there's major changes coming for you. For those of you that's resonating in the energy of this message, and I'm picking up on this energy of, it's all in reflection of your past choices. Everything that you've been through is in reflection of what's about to come towards you, you know. I'm hearing right now you've been well prepared for what this is, for the road ahead. I'm going to read this past card anyway, and behind the past, we've got this energy of Council of Souls, which was the center of the message, which I've just uploaded onto my other channel. So that may be significant. So card number 14, the past. In your hand is the key to the past. Let go and release. Break through to let it all go. Do not lock yourself away to remain unnoticed. Let it go. Do not let it drag you down. It is behind you. So let go of all that does not serve your soul. Be determined to set yourself free. Move forwards. Enough time has been stolen. The past is often murky and dark and can be filled with so much oppression, leaving you lost, stagnated and alone. In these moments of darkness, you need to reach out and turn the key to the direction. Open the mind to the future and leave the trail of tears and pain in the past. You have shed enough. Move forward one small step at a time, testing and trusting yourself and your strength. You know, trusting your choices. Moving forward is this energy I'm picking up on here. So let's see, in regards to those that I'm connecting with in this new beginning, I want to clarify the energy of this message, center of this message. Show me the energy of those I'm connecting with in regards to this message for the sign of Taurus. I listen to opposing opinions. Humbly is what I'm hearing. On your journey, you know, it's the energy of how willing are you to learn. In this energy I'm picking up of you're always the student. You may even be the teacher, but you're always the student. You may be the parent, but you're always learning. You're never too old to learn, and you're never too young to teach, you know. Open-minded is the energy I'm picking up on here. I give offerings that are genuine. Let's get another card in regards to this energy for those that I'm connecting with. I offer words of good intent on your journey. Speaker energy, you know. Encouragement energy, motivation is what I'm picking up on here. In regards to this energy of transformation, for those that may be resonating in the energy of this message for the sign of Taurus, what's the most important message that's needing to be seen at this time? I converse with awareness. I speak with serenity. Double confirmation of this here. I speak with sincerity in this energy of channeling. You know, speak your truth, speak the truth, speak what you see and feel and hear is the type of energy I'm picking up on here. At the bottom of the deck, I regard all altars with respect. I regard all altars with respect. You may need to connect with water is what I was seeing in that card. I want to get one more card in regards to this energy. Choices. Past choices, current choices, which is going to lead to that future energy, you know. I communicate with compassion. I honor virtues at the bottom of the deck. So let's see, let's get an overall energy, major arcana. For those that may be resonating in the energy of this message, what's the most important message that's needing to be heard at this time? So we've got the devil energy here, what wants to come through. You know, picking up on Prt1 string energy, and just for the guidelines, I'm gonna kind of cover the masculine energy here. It's the masculine energy that's kind of exposed. Could be significant to this message. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the magician. For some reason, I want to get one more card. Overall energy. High priestess. Could be connecting with high priestess, Taurus energy. This could be the energy that you're in right now, your intuition, speaker energy. The healer, you know, the counselor. However this may be, I'm now being brought back again to the energy of someone calling you in. Can you come in? And this may be that you could be counseling somebody. You may be called in to give someone some type of reassurance in something, you know. I don't know what this may be, but I'm going to go in. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the hangman energy. Someone may need to see something from a more spiritual perspective, is the energy I'm picking up on here. But let's see, in regards to this new beginning, for those that I'm connecting with. Honor your beauty, Archangel Joseph. Thank you, Joseph, for helping me discover my inner beauty. You know, despite all of this toxicity that you may have been connected with too. So let's see, tell me more about this energy, serenity. Trust your vibes. It says, thank you, angels, today. I choose trust. I choose to trust my intuition and your guidance through this world that we're living in. You know, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, but for me, it feels like some type of mind control, you know. Pay attention to the intuition and the wisdom of your body and how you're feeling during this time, especially in this energy of the High Priestess. I'm kind of being nudged to speak about a message I did on my other channel some time ago, and it's being mindful of the energies that you attract or absorb along your journey. You know, not every energy that you feel is one of your own. You know, say that you may be feeling a particular headache just out of the blue, you know, or you might feel a particular chest pain. You may not understand this at the beginning of your journey, but not everything that you feel is of you. Especially, like, for an example, us that do messages and channeled messages on YouTube. Some of us, I mean, my channel's a small channel, but there's some with bigger subscribers. So they're picking up on many different energies. You have to be able to be in a place of balance, of harmony, serenity at this time, you know, trusting in your vibes and what it is that you feel. Is this of you or is this of another? You know, it may not even necessarily be if you're on social media. This could just be that you're connecting and paying attention to the illustration now of the card. It's not the lovers, it's the devil, you know. There's some type of a toxic connection that you yourself may be connected to, even though you may have removed yourself away from the situation, but you're sensing it, you know. You're open to it still. You're needing to cut some type of a tie, cut the cords, and release a connection. I'm also picking up on the energy of when you do even like your intuition, journaling, find a way to some type of an outlet, a way to transmute the messages that you may be receiving, you know, especially if they're not of a high vibration. It's going to happen. It's a way of life. It's the energy I'm picking up on. It's the world we live in today. Spiritual gifts is the next card that came through in this energy of journey. Archangel Raziel. It says, thank you, Raziel, for helping me channel my gifts and talents. I offer words with good intent. Regardless of how the message comes out, you know, the intention is always good. So in regards to this energy of transformation, for those that's resonating in the energy for this message for the sign of Taurus, it's the most important message that they're needing to hear at this time. 2 cards want to come through. 3 cards want to come through. So the first card is leap of faith. So it reads, I'm ready to take a leap. I'm ready to take a leap, angels. Thank you for doing it for me. Helping through this energy of transformation, getting through this energy of the dark. Shine your light, Archangel Uriel. Thank you, Uriel, for helping me to share my light with the world. You are protected, Archangel Michael. Thank you, Michael, for surrounding me with your protecting light. Protecting you in this energy when you're channeling, you know, this is confirmation. Spiritual abundance is at the bottom of the deck. Thank you, angels, for blessing me with infinite abundance. So let's see, in regards to this new beginning, for those I'm connecting with, in the energy of the High Priestess here, what's the most important message that's needed to be heard at this time? In regards to this new beginning, for the sign of Taurus. Overcoming obstacles. I feel like even whilst you're channeling, again, I'm being brought back to my intro, channeling messages that's sent to me, through me, and for me to share. You know, that message that's coming to me is a message from me first, you know, type energy. And if I'm guided to share a message, then the message is going to be shared, you know. But again, it's in this energy of self-mastery, know thyself, know what's of you and know what's not of you. You know, once you master yourself and you understand who you are, you then begin to understand your gifts. And once you understand your gifts, you then begin to understand yourself that little bit more, you know. But this is a journey. This is a journey. It's like levels to this is what I'm hearing again. Overcoming obstacles by speaking with good intent, by speaking sincerely, you know, speaking truth. I'm paying attention to the sword here. That's in alignment with your angels, with your spirit team, in regards to this transformation that you're on right now. So let's see, in regards to this energy or serenity, tell me more about this energy for those that I'm connecting with. Narrow pathway, trust in your vibe. You know, not always, you may not have been trusting of yourself. You know, you may have been in this energy of self-doubt, especially when you're in this energy of channeling whilst overcoming obstacles. I'm picking up on this energy of it takes a true earth angel to be able to bring healing whilst healing self. You know, wounded warrior energy is what I'm picking up on here. But trust your vibe, trust your intuition, trust your inner guidance. So let's see, in regards to the energy of this message, journey, heading in the right direction, reaching your destination. You know, the card that wants to come through in the reverse is voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. I pay attention that it's in the reverse. There may be some type of a blockage within your heart chakra. but reaching your destination, you know, it's all part of the journey. Okay, so let's see, in regards to this energy of channeler, great adventure wants to come through. I have to turn my background music right down. But anyway, in regards to this energy of choices, why is this energy of choices here? For those that may be resonating in the energy of this message for the sign of Taurus. It's all in this energy of the great adventure. The card that wants to come through, but it's in the reverse, is breaking trail. A breakthrough is at hand. I feel like there's still some kind of an obstacle that's needing to be crossed here. So let's see, in regards to this energy of this leap of faith. Let's get one more card in regards to this energy for those that's in this energy of the High Priestess. Why is this energy of the leap of faith here? Discovering some type of a truth. You stand on the light of truth, but it's neither in the reverse nor the upright. There's something that may be happening that you're unaware of, is the message I'm picking up on. It says take action with passion. Needing to have courage here. So let's see what's coming in towards those that I'm connecting with in regards to the energy of this message for the sign of Taurus. Why is the energy of the High Priestess here? Overall energy for those that I'm connecting with. And we've got the heart chakra. Again, that's what I was picking up on here in this energy of the voice of the heart. You know, I feel this blockage. So let's see, the devil also came out, overall energy. Why is the devil card here? And we've got some type of a moon energy. It's here in the same energy as discovering the truth. There's something that's hidden. Something that may be trying to block you reaching your destination. Having this great adventure. So let's see, in regards to this energy of serenity, why is this energy of serenity here? I'm going to go back, I forgot to clarify new beginning. Why is this energy of new beginning here? So we've got Capricorn energy, and again, this is that devil energy, but again, I feel like it's got everything to do with your choices. I'm going to read the Capricorn card, because it's not always toxic, you know. But it says, you embody the essence of hard work and responsibility that propels you towards your goals. But remember that rest and relaxation is important too. I'm picking up on this energy of not becoming a slave to the task, you know. Give yourself time, you know. Working hard and not smart, you know, working smart and not hard is that kind of an energy I'm picking up on. Balancing practicality and spirituality is the energy I'm picking up on. Trusting how you're feeling. If something is feeling too much, give yourself time to rest. It's that kind of an energy, and if you feel like you just can keep going, you just keep going. But trust your vibe, trust the intuition. So let's see, in regards to this energy of serenity, for those that I'm connecting with, in regards to the energy of this message. But what I am noticing is a lot of green behind you, Taurus. But there's a lot of green here, you know, and now we're seeing the lower chakras coming through, but they're in the reverse, which is a good thing. And we're actually in this energy now. Saturn is now, or soon to be, on the 28th, going direct, along with Mercury retrograde. These both cards are in the reverse. There's something that you're putting behind you, and it could be this energy, this divine masculine energy, you know. or at least seeing something differently. Aquarius's energy is at the bottom of the deck. So in regards to this energy, center of this message, your journey, what's the most important message that's needing to be? And we've got Aries energies falling into this, the moon. Something could be trying to pull you, sway you, you know, back and forth. I'm seeing the Two of Pentacles. But trust your angels and trust in your spiritual gifts. This is all a part of the test, you know. This shift is all a part of the gift. It's bringing me back to one of my poems on my Facebook channel, my Facebook page. Going through the motions, you know. And this can also be a false moon projection towards you for those who's dabbling in low vibrational magic, you know, trying to hinder your transformations, trying to block your path, trying to cause delays, you know, from you reaching this destination and seeking some type of truth. Something's hidden that you may not have fully discovered yet in the energy of the High Priestess, which is shutting off your heart chakra. It's causing a blockage, you know. And if the chakras are blocked, the upper chakras are going to be harder to balance out, is the energy I'm picking up on. So let's see, in this energy of transformation, why is this energy of transformation here? That's funny, we've got the energy of retrograde here. It's in the reverse because the planets are going direct. That's Mercury and Saturn. There's still another two that's still in retrograde until next year. And then we're going to have another set, you know. It's this constant movement. It's just the world we're living in. Not allowing these different transits to control you, you know. There's a need to find balance because there's nothing we can do in regards to what happens outside of us, exterior to us. But what we do and what we take in internally is every much of our choice, you know, is the energy I'm picking up on. It says revisit the past, reconsider your choices and plan your path forward. It's not about setbacks. It's an opportunity for introspection and growth. Bear in mind the card's coming through in the reverse and the past card is at the bottom of the deck. I feel like that's what this retrograde energy's done for a lot of us collectively. It's caused us to go within, self-reflect, look at where we're coming from to where we are in regards to our choices that we've made and that we're needing to make in this current moment for what's to come. We've got water at the bottom of the deck. Your capacity to feel deeply, connect with the unseen currents of the soul is a treasure that brings you closer to your higher self. And your higher self is here. High Priestess energy is overall energy here. It's this kind of a battle with some type of low vibration that's trying to penetrate your heart space. Divine masculine energy possibly here. But whatever this is, you're protected. They can't penetrate your force field is the energy I'm picking up on. So in regards to this energy of channeling, why is this energy of channeling here? For those that are resonating in this energy for the sign of Taurus. Sun, moon or rising, I'm hearing right now. Why is this energy of channeling here for the sign of Taurus? Sun, moon or rising. In regards to this message. And this is the Sun card. These are the things that's been illuminated to you in that moment of you channeling the messages, you know, that's messages that's sent to you, through you, and for you to share. For those that's needing to hear a message, you know. Jupiter's at the bottom of the deck. It says you are the seeker, the sage, and the embodiment of limitless growth. Through your journey, you inspire others to reach for the stars within themselves. And what's kind of funny about this, or not funny, not funny, is there's a quote from a comedian called Richard Blackwood, and he says, don't quote me on this, to inspire before we expire. And I literally just shared this on my I'm a Humble Oracle YouTube community page. I just feel like it's relevant. Uranus is another planet that is actually in retrograde at this time as well. So what I want to do, I want to get a card for the High Priestess. Let's see, why's the High Priestess energy here? I want to also see, why is this energy of choices here? Why is this energy of choices here? So that's the root chakra being challenged by some type of past trauma, you know. But again, I feel like this is more so memory. Why is choices here in regards to this energy message for the sign of Taurus? To me, to be message. And we've got the energy of comment, and Neptune is still at the bottom of the deck. So this could have everything to do with a recent transit that Neptune has been in. I believe there was a retrograde. I'm not 100%, don't quote me, but something definitely worth looking into. I feel like it's relevant. It says tap into the unseen dimensions of reality and journey beyond the physical to explore the depths of your souls, connection with the cosmos. But the comment card came through and it reads, it's unlimited what the universe can bring when you understand the great secret that thoughts become things, you know. And I do feel like that's kind of relevant in the High Priestess energy. You're a powerful manifester for those I'm connecting with, you know. The wisdom that you can share, the experiences that you've gone through, these narrow paths, I'm hearing is teachable. Well, let's see what's needing to be surrendered at this time in regards to this new beginning for those that's resonating in the energy of this message. Why is this energy of choices here? Why is choices here in regards to this energy for the sign of Taurus? Choices. So it says surrender to miracles. It says be open to the miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. They can. But let's see in regards to this energy of the new beginnings, for those that are connected within the energy of this message, what's needing to be surrendered? Got a few cards come through. Surrender to worry. It's here in the reverse, which I feel is a good thing. You know, there's an awareness that needs to happen and or has happened. There's no longer this anxiety, worry, you know. Surrender the idea you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try and fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. This is definitely bringing me back to a message which I've done on my other channel. I will try to remember and add them in the description. It says surrender negative thinking. The card reads, you have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on a positive affirmation. I feel like that's what someone may be lacking to do. Choice of a better word right now. You may be feeling all of this energy and not sure of how to release it, you know, and let it go. How to cut the cord, how to cleanse your energy, your space. I mean, I can give you a few pointers. There's sage, there's literally just clearing your energy, clearing your space, meditation, spending time outdoors, you know, connecting with the Most High in silence, you know. There's actual affirmations that you can say in calling back your power, in cutting the cords. There's certain rituals, but those are things that you can look into for yourself. You know, there's a lot of information that's out here. So I've had to press pause. I've been gone for quite a while from the message. But what I'm going to do to close the message is to just pull a message of guidance for those that the message is resonating with, for the sign of Taurus. And then I will come back in and do a part 2. But let's just see, in regards to the energy of this message, what's the most important message that's needing to be heard at this time? So the card that wants to come through is Harmony, card number 3. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got card number 8. So angel number 83 may be significant here. So the card reads, sounds such as the Big Bang is the movement of air, equivalent to breathing, an act of giving life, creation, a handmade flute, a rattle with crystals, a sacred pipe and a drum, nature's voice expressed through human instruments. Music rings the bells in your heart. It opens you to movement and joy. You are in transformation through creativity. Find the secret of meditation and inner harmony by being in an alert or stillness. And at the bottom of the deck it reads love. All you need is love. So it reads, rewrite the scary stories you tell yourself. Create a new version or a new vision of your innate beauty and love what you are. All you need is love. Make your sacred shield from the stars and the phrases of the moon, and define your intent. Be yourself, a beautiful new dream created by your night flights, and call in your beloved, your soulmate. Your ceremonial feathers are your wings, and your elk horns are your antennas. To the ancestors who love you, your life is a sacred bundle made up of love and your dreams. You become what you think and dream. If you love all that is, you become the great mystery in all things. If you tell yourself a scary story, the world becomes a scary place, clouded from view. Rewrite what you tell yourself as a powerful new vision for sleep at night. Release your dove of peace and let her take your fears out of sight with new intentions. Tie your sacred thoughts to the headdress of your imagined success. You have love so that you may have roses in winter, and behind that is a dream. Somebody may be having a dream, that was coming through in the messages I've done of recently on my other channel. This energy of visualizations and what you may see within visualizations. It's this energy of, I was picking up strongly in the previous message on the other channel, of the ghost of Christmas, past, present and future, appreciation of what you have and all that's to come, But on that note, I'm going to end this message here, upload it, and I will be back in again with a part 2. But love and light, peace and blessings to you all.